Good morning, friends. Well, I told you that I would show you the journal we made together with Junk Journals for Beginners. And if you didn't see us make this, and maybe this is the first video of mine you're ever seeing, well, down in the description box, I will leave the playlist for this journal making here. I tried to stick with the theme of junk journaling for beginners or back to the basics if you've done this before, but I also said I would go ahead and show you a flip through. Now, I did add a few things to this, so I'll show you those really quick. And my thought is maybe next month we'll go ahead and here and there do some more back to the basics, beginners things. Who knows? We might even start a new journal. My thought is maybe start one that has a different type of binding. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you make one of these with me? Let me know in the comments. So here's our front cover and our back cover. And what I did was I added a closure. It is just a long piece of sari silk. And what I did was I punched a hole in the back cover and I put in an eyelet. And then I tied the sari silk in a knot back here so that all you have to do is wrap it around and it holds it shut. Now, at the end of the sari silk, I just tied on a key charm. That way we have a closure because, you know, if you're working in this, you know, it could get thicker. Now I am going to take this and add it to my journals that are for sale when I go to my Mother's Day outdoor event. I'm going to have a booth here in town, and I do have quite a few journals up for sale. Now, what doesn't sell, I will go ahead and come back and I'll show them to you, and maybe I'll put them in my Ko-fi shop at different random times for you guys to purchase if you'd like. So when we open this up, we created a pocket with some junk mail, and we put a few things down in there. This is a double pocket. One goes behind, and one goes in here. And then we did one signature, and sewed it in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Now, I filled pockets, some of them off camera, some of them with you guys. But I thought I'd show you what I put down in here. So in here, I just put some just little fun things. Oh, look, this is a genuine antique Valentine for somebody to find. I just thought that was so adorable. Just a little surprise for somebody to find, and a little something else. And then I did paper clip our, a tag we made on here. And then I slipped a few fun things in this pocket here. And that right there is just a cluster. And I just put it right on the top to give the book page a little bit of decoration. And then, oh yes, a few things in our little side pocket here. A big tag made from book page and just a little bit of fun stuff. And then we decorated the edge of a page with some little die cuts. And remember, we did some stenciling to decorate pages here. A great way to decorate pages without creating any bulk. And I just added a piece of music sheet and some more die cuts to this. This was a page that we put gesso on so that it kind of made the background a little, I guess the word is dull. I don't know, so that the book page wasn't so bright. Now you can write on it. You can see there's book page behind, but you can write on it and you'll be able to see what you're writing. There's kind of the book page before we did gesso. And here was our, oh boy, pocket with lots of, it was our book page that we made. How many pockets did we have? Well, there's 1, 2 here, and I just put some fun tags in there. And then we had right here, and I put some paper to play with. And I mean, they could be used as journaling cards, but I thought it could be used in this journal to do more decorating, make tags out of. And there's just a book page with a lot of writing space for somebody to use. And this is rag paper, so it's fairly sturdy. And then our tiny little pocket here, I just made a tiny little tag and a bigger one, so I put a couple things in that. And then we made that one together, and I just threw a couple of things in there. Oh my goodness. This is a vintage cabinet card, and I backed it, since it wasn't very thick, I backed it with some pink paper that's a little bit thicker, so you can actually write on the back. More decorating in stamps. Now this is another cluster I glued down, and because it has a little bit of lifting here, I actually added this and glued it down underneath afterwards, just to give the page a little more something. And there's our wonky pocket that I shoved a couple of things down in. And yep, another wonky pocket with some fun stuff. This is it's a card, but it is one obviously that has not been written in, and it is old. Not too old. I mean, there's, I would say maybe 25 years old. So I think vintage is that 10 or 20 years or older, and then antique is 100 years or older. So it's not antique, that's for sure. And there we did just our punched circles as a page tab. And I just added a butterfly stamp in the middle of each one. And here's our flip out writing space. And another one, just flips out for writing. Another book page pocket we made, and journaling card out of book page. So I did leave some blank pages so that whoever gets this, there is spots to write, but there's also more room in case somebody was to use it as maybe an art journal or something, or they just wanted to do all kinds of decorating. Oh yeah, a vintage postcard. And look, isn't that cute? It's like a large playing card, only look at that. It's all about a cornflower. But yeah, isn't this lovely? This is a vintage postcard. Oh, I love that. Couple more things down in there. And we made this tag together, and I just used a paper clip and paper clipped it to the side of the page. And then I added a flip here with a guest check. It's just the guest check with the fabric and a seal. And some more tags and fun in the pockets there. And then our back page pocket we made. Now I might go ahead and actually add a note to the, what do you call that? The note to the, a note from the bookmaker, basically telling what this journal could be used for and what it was made from and that kind of thing, because some people don't know what to do with a junk journal. You don't have to if you're not somebody who journals, you don't have to write in a journal. You can use it as a place to just create things, you know? So that is our journal that we made mainly together. And I'm excited because we have all kinds of things coming up for May. I've got a few things in the works and a couple of really exciting things. So don't forget, tomorrow is our hashtag Wisdom Wednesday, where we go through Proverbs. And we're in week 5. We did the first 3 days of homework. So 11 o'clock, we will be here that's PST, Pacific Standard Time. So Oregon, as well as Arizona, I know for sure. We're on the same time zone right now. So yeah, 11 o'clock, if you're going through the study with us. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I've got some blank spaces in my notebook, my study guide. One of them I left blank purposely, and one I thought, I don't know. So I thought maybe you guys might have some answers for me. So we'll see you tomorrow at 11 to go through that. And then the next day, I believe I will announce all the fun things for May. I may wait till the 1st. I'm not sure. But in either case, I hope you have a great day. And I did want to tell you that this coming up weekend, I'm going to be out of town with a group of ladies. But I did pre-record a couple videos for you. And then when I come back, I'll tell you all the fun things we did. It's kind of like a little retreat with 20 gals on the Oregon coast. Something to look forward to. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.